Hello, what's up guys? It's TS Football Broadcast. I am back with more videos. I've been busy this week, so that's why the videos are coming out a little later. I'll have a playoff prediction video very soon. Also, my voice is a little worn out, so now let's get right into it. The Browns have hired a head coach. They have a history of hiring offensive head coaches since coming back. And especially in the Jimmy Haslam era, the only defensive guy was Mike Pettin, who was probably the best. And then the Browns have hired Kevin Stefanski, offensive coordinator of the Minnesota Vikings, as head coach. I'm kind of just trusting in John DePodesta at this point. I'm like, I don't know how good he'll do, but he did want Sean McDermott in 2016, or Sean McDermott. And McDermott is a pretty good head coach, so I'm just sitting here like, he did want McDermott. Maybe Kevin Stefanski will be solid. That being said, I have concerns with Kevin Stefanski, as he's been with the Vikings since 2006, I believe. 2006. With Brad Childress. Speaking of Brad Childress, I think it's likely he's going to be on the coaching staff on some capacity. When I started making the script for this video, he still was with the Bears, and now he is not with the Bears. He is like a free agent, so I think that increases the likelihood of him going to Cleveland. I couldn't really think of any other assistants in particular. Like, Brad Childress really stood out to me, though. Like, him, I think there's maybe a likelihood Wade Phillips comes in. I think Wade Phillips, like, from a scheme fit standpoint, I don't want Wade Phillips. From a, like, experienced defensive coordinator standpoint, I want Wade Phillips. It's like, I don't know if I'd want to stick with Stephen Wilkes. But I think I would rather I'd rather have a guy who fits the scheme than Wade Phillips, who would change everything. I think if we lose Garrett for good, that's when you hire Wade Phillips. Like, because our personnel doesn't match right now, but our personnel outside of, let's see, Denzel Ward, I'd say outside of Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett, our personnel isn't that. Joe Schobert, but you can argue, are you special or not? So I'd say outside of those couple players, switching the scheme would be a shift, but there's not a whole lot of special on that defense. Olivier Verne's past his prime. So yeah, it's not good for the Browns defense. I'd rather have a guy who fits the scheme come in and then just be like, hey guys, exact same scheme, but we're gonna do it better. That'd be the good way to do it. I'm guessing stats could be filled with a lot of ex-Vikings, so like anyone who had contact with like Brad Childress, Leslie Frazier, Mike Zimmer, I'm guessing anyone who has coached under those guys is an option. And I'd say that. I would say if they hire Wade Phillips, they're going to have a way better staff, because Wade Phillips is going to be, hey, I'm Wade Phillips. I've been in here for 43 years. I'm going to get some other guys. Which I don't think would be entirely bad. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting hiccups now. Now this is the push that I had to get the video out. Luke Kuechly has retired early. Hate to see it, but with the concussion history, it made sense. For the Panthers, I don't think it's good for them, obviously. I mean, maybe they can rebuild the defense around Brian Burns, some new draft guy. I mean, get some draftees in there, free agents in the secondary. I mean, because the secondary isn't special. I mean, what they got? Reed and Trey Boston. I mean, It's not that special. It's solid. It's like, yeah, okay. Got some, like, guys, I guess. And yes, the national championship. Joe Burrow and LSU have won the national championship over Clemson and Trevor Lawrence. I think this is a good experience for Trevor Lawrence. He's going to be better. He's going to be pissed off next year. He's going to be like, I lost my game. Now I must go kill everything. And he's going to be super dominant. Like, I would not be surprised if he beat Joe Burrow's touchdown mark of 59. And that chip on his shoulder is going to be very intense, I believe. Now, Joe Burrow, I think, has been a little blown out of proportion here, being compared to Joe Montana and Tony Romo as his ceiling. I see some traits that are similar to both, like the sneaky mobility, because Tony Romo, before his injuries, yeah, he could run a little bit. I mean, basketball player too, so there's that. And then his name's Joe Montana. That's obviously the only reason. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's cool under pressure, which is what I've seen this year. And he's improved every week too, that's something I love to see, is when a player improves every week. I was kind of my knock on Haskins a little bit last year. Don't know if that video's up, because I tore Haskins a new one. I was like, it wasn't pretty. I was pretty honest about Haskins, and so far I seem to be right. One season in, though, I'm not gloating yet. Give it 5, and then I'll start gloating, like Jameis Winston. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I will have a conference championship prediction video out, hopefully by tomorrow, because that's when that stuff starts happening. Hopefully. I should. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day, and goodbye.